Public health refers to the processes put in place to prevent disease and promote health and longevity for an entire population, rather than focusing on individuals or specific diseases. The main facets involved in public health include assessing and monitoring the health of at-risk communities and populations, developing public policies to help overcome health issues, and to ensure populations have access to appropriate and cost-effective care. Community health, on the other hand, refers to the delivery of primary health care, typically in a community setting. In Victoria, community health services receive funding from the Community Health Program. Community health aims to provide a wide range of services to meet the needs of the community, which can include referrals to allied health and other services. Community health often gives priority to populations with particular health needs and includes disadvantaged populations with poor health and social and economic issues. Bendigo Health is one of Victoria's leading health services, servicing around 26% of Victoria's population. Bendigo Health provides community health services to eligible clients in Victorian regions. Its main goal is to support the aged and frail people and people with disabilities and their carers to continue to live at home safely, independently, whilst remaining active within their community. Bendigo Health Community Services maintain a strong relationship with the Department of Health and the Greater of City Bendigo Council. To uphold these key relationships, a Community Advisory Committee exists, made up of 8 staff members, whose role it is to ensure the provision of quality and effective services, which welcomes consumer, carer and participant feedback. The community services provided by Bendigo Health are in line with the vision of Bendigo Health. The role of these services are to empower people and work together, and their values include being caring, passionate and trustworthy. Bendigo Health Community Services assist to promote healthy eating habits through programs and initiatives developed by committees in conjunction with the government. The basis of these programs are generated after a needs assessment is conducted, which identifies areas of action. One example of this is the Healthy Together Bendigo initiative, which will be discussed later in this video. Despite the many community services provided by Bendigo Health, the City of Greater Bendigo recognised that there are many barriers to achieving good health and healthy eating for all. In order to overcome these barriers, strategies from an organisational perspective must be considered. One major community health initiative run in conjunction with the City of Greater Bendigo is the Healthy Together Bendigo strategy. Healthy Together Bendigo is an obesity prevention initiative that is jointly funded by the Victorian and Australian government and is led by the Active and Healthy Communities Unit. Its priority area aims to address issues with healthy eating and lifestyles in Bendigo. The Healthy Together Bendigo initiative explored food security and food availability in the Bendigo region by undertaking a local food access needs assessment. In doing this, it identified the most vulnerable populations, the socio-cultural and the environmental determinants of the food supply so that appropriate food access initiatives could be implemented. These are some of the major findings. Bendigo Health employs quality management principles to all aspects of their professional practice. The quality management principles include plan, do, check, and act. For example, community health staff may anticipate or plan for a certain number of consultations based on the number of referrals received. They would then conduct the consultations, check that they are meeting their expected target at the expected rate, then re-evaluate or modify their strategies in order to achieve the specific goal within the required timeframe. To do this, Bendigo Health keep a record of statistics as well as gather in consumer feedback and data to improve the quality of their services. Cultural competence in community health refers to an ability of the healthcare professional to work with and interact with individuals from different cultural or ethnic backgrounds. The City of Greater Bendigo is becoming an increasingly culturally diverse region. Currently, over 7% of its residents were born overseas. 1.4% of Bendigo's population is comprised of Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islanders. However, there is also a growing number of Karen population migrating to the Bendigo region. Some of the major nutritional issues concerning Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders in Australia include higher rates of diabetes, cancer, end-stage kidney disease, respiratory disease, inactivity, and extremely high rates of overweight and obesity. Bendigo Health recognises the barriers of cultural diversity within Bendigo and the implications this may have on health outcomes. Bendigo Health are making a concerted effort to provide additional staff training, organising interpreter services, and developing and translating educational material which is tailored specifically to the target population to assist with overcoming barriers of healthy eating. They also recognise the difficulty experienced in transitioning to a Western diet, which is also influenced by food access, availability, and food knowledge. Community Health at Bendigo pride themselves on their commitment to improve the services provided to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders and have even introduced cultural competency training provided by the Koori Heritage Trust. Bendigo Health have stated that throughout 2013 to 2014, a focus will be placed on cultural awareness to improve health outcomes. I hope this video has informed your knowledge about community and public health organisations, in particular the Community Health at Bendigo.